Oh, fancy seeing you here. What are you doing in my room? I don't remember allowing you in my room. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the stream. Oh, one more thing. There we go. Beautiful. Beautiful. Hello, everyone. How we doing? Welcome to the stream. How's it going? How's it going, people? Now, F1 qualifying. Is it going to happen? I don't know. We don't know. Maybe. The sun is coming out. Hopefully. Depends if they can fly a helicopter for safety. It's not really so much about the track. Can they fly a helicopter? That's basically the deciding factor on whether qualifying will go ahead. So it's still a little bit up in the air at the minute. We don't know yet, but I'm going to open up my Now TV now. And yeah, hopefully we will get quali. Because as far as I've heard, the weather has chilled out a bit. But yeah, thank you Gus for the 5 Aussie. Up the days. 2021 AFL Premiers, baby. Come on, you. Oh, as if there's an update for Now TV. Great. It's fantastic. It's fantastic. Up the demons, mate. Most of my family in Australia are St Kilda fans, but my cousin who is really pushing for me to follow the D's, so you know what, I will. But yeah, qualifying. We got PTSD from bloody Spa, haven't we? A little bit of rain and we're like, oh. Embray Rally, thank you for the 5 Aussie, mate. I'm good, mate. I'm good. Quali should, but like, I'm here. But whether it happen or not is another. Whether it will happen or not, I can't speak today. I've got a bit of a cold. I'm not gonna lie. It's not the Rona, don't worry. I'm just a bit stuffed up, you know. I guess it shouldn't be a surprise given how long we were stuck inside for. The sickness will come eventually. I'm just gonna post a little. Thank you, Jonathan. Wait, so does that mean you've just reached 3 months? But I'm guessing you're not a D's fan. Oh, good. Now TV can't connect. Fantastic. Oh, it's so good. Let's do it again. I'm gonna have to open an incognito window, I believe, is going to be the solution to this. I'm just going to share to any of the mugs on Twitter who haven't bloody seen that I've gone live. What are you doing? Come on, get to know. Hello everyone. The sun is coming out apparently, but my most pressing thing is to work out why my Now TV isn't working. Because if that ain't working, then I'm going to be as blind as all of you who can't watch it. Yeah, it's fine. It's so weird. If I open it in an incognito browser, it works a treat. I don't get it. Right. Okay, it's fine. Solution has been found. We're good, people. Okay, I'm going to put my headphones on because I want to actually hear what they're saying. It's just Damon Hill waffling. Well, I'm sure the French commentators aren't that bad. I cannot speak French. Allez le bleu. Bonjour. What music is this? This is just my background music, isn't it? Just my chill background vibes. Why is Sky so expensive? Because that was Bernie's parting shot, wasn't it? He was like, right, before I leave, I'm gonna give it some. Stick that Sky deal until 2024, whatever it is. Bye. These are Bang & Olufsen headphones that my friends at Veloce gave to me. Very kind of them. Very good headphones. They're super. Hannah doesn't like them though because the noise cancellation is so good that I can never hear her when she's calling out for me. Bless her. I mean, there's no rain. From what I can see, it's looking pretty good. From what I can see. Again, the main issue is, there's no rain right now. Can they fly a helicopter? It looks all right, if you ask me. I think they need to get it started pronto, even if they start it a little bit early. The noosh, my headphones are better and cheaper. How can you know that if you haven't used my headphones? Unless you're like a headphone tech review channel. Bootleg Jack Grealish. I'll take that. Slayer on the keys. If you're going to be a prick, I'll just time you out. So, I'm just going to time you out, mate. Right. I'll take Bootleg Jack Grealish. He's a good looking bloke. Right. Shall we look at my predictions? Do we think that's a good idea? Well, actually, no. First of all, before we get into my predictions, let's talk about FP1 and 2, shall we? Gasly hit the bump literally the second I tweeted being like, oh my God, Pierre Gasly. Smacked a sausage and it dislodged his front wing. Bit of an L. Giovinazzi hit the wall. His whatever that was on his rear wing was spinning like mad. That was actually pretty cool. Never seen that happen on an F1 car before. No FP3. Lando had a weird spin in FP1. Other than that, it wasn't really. It wasn't particularly. The Mercedes led the way. No big surprise there. Max is taking his grid penalty. We thought that'd happen anyway. That's confirmed now. As is Charles. But yeah, there's not really much stays there, to be fair, about practice. Now, obviously, qualifying will go ahead, whether it's today or tomorrow morning. It will go ahead. We were thinking at one stage, would FP2 set the qualifying order? That could have been a thing potentially, but it doesn't look like that'll be the case. Doesn't look like that be a case. Do you reckon no, we haven't got a Spa situation on our hands. The weather's meant to be pretty calm tomorrow. Like it's not meant to be lashing down with rain tomorrow. So I think we'll be all right. Is Max going to go out? That's the thing they were saying. Like Max probably won't bother doing like a far because he might as well save the mileage, mightn't he, on his engine? He might as well save the mileage and just not go out. So that means we've got 3 pretty much guaranteed. You could argue the same with Charles as well. Why would Charles bother going out and putting more mileage on his power unit? What's the point? Rishi, please stop spamming, mate. I'll get to it when I want to. Why don't you give Checo a tow? Maybe. But I mean, you can get a tow from, obviously it's a bit easier to choreograph with your teammates. Maybe they'll just use Max on like a low engine mode to give Checo a tow down the straight. It's a good point. But we'll see. What happened with Danny Rick this weekend? Well, in FP2 he didn't really get out, did he? He was in the pits most of the time, so I'm not sure. But anyway, right. Coverage is live. On to my predictions. Keep it brief. Because I don't know. I can't be asked. I don't know. It's where I didn't even know if it was going to go ahead, so fuck knows. Oh, this isn't right. There we go. That's better. I don't know. I don't know. It's wet. I didn't think it was going to go ahead. So, yeah. I don't know. If I don't make any predictions, I can't be wrong. So, it's fine. Oh, they're replaying Alex Albon's move on Giovinazzi. Beautiful. Love it. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen. I mean, it doesn't look crazy wet out there. It looks like, it looks like Inter, maybe. I don't even know if it looks like a wet track right now. Because it isn't raining. There is a break in the rain, so... Yeah, obviously I've got the audio coming through these, which my mic is picking up a tiny bit, but I feel like I should be okay. Tommo L of the day, story of my life. More predictions, yeah, but more predictions. Sorry, wet predictions are just P1, okay, P2, yeah, you know what I mean? Like it's this thing. I don't know. But yeah, let's see what goes on, mate. Let's see what happens. Yeah, it's looking pretty chill. Fans have got their condom suits on. That's all good. Predictions wet. That's my prediction. But yeah, hopefully, it looks alright. It looks alright. Start getting my timer set up, so it'll be 18, and then maybe after a difficult day tomorrow. Great insight, Paul DeResta. I think Rosberg is a better commentator. I think being a commentator and being a pundit are different jobs, aren't they? I think Crofty does a great job bringing the energy, bringing the vibes, bringing the kind of... I think he does that really well. Now, his insight, I'm not there for his insight, but again, he's not like... He's a broadcaster. He's not an ex-driver or anything. So I think it's a lot to ask of him to, you know... Anyway, right, I need to sort out this text. Ignore that. You want that. I reckon this is the count. Well, I've set up the countdown to approximately what I think. Oh yeah, I'm spot on. Sweet. All right. 20 seconds till qualifying starts. Cars will be going out on track. Happy days. But I don't know what the weather is like. So I'm seeing green wall tyres, which are intermediates. Yes. It's definitely into weather. But yeah, hopefully the slowest cars will go out first to kind of clear some of the spray. Here we go. Qualifying is happening. It was worth it. It was worth it. Come on, Yuki. I really hope Yuki has a good weekend. I really hope Yuki has a good one. Yeah, I mean, Max will start right at the back, whatever happens, because, again, the engine penalty, but also the free place grid drop will just put him as far back as... So he'll start behind Charles, for sure. But yeah, we're going. We're live. Do. This'll do. Yeah, there is still quite a bit of spray being kicked. No, I mean, it's an acceptable amount of spray. Okay, Fernando is on wets, so not all drivers are on this. But But again, there's still quite a bit of moisture on the track, so I guess they're just trying to clear what they can. But yeah, hopefully they can just whip through as quickly as possible. Right, this is Max coming out now. Max is coming out on intermediates. Again, I imagine maybe they'll just use this as a bit of a practice session. I don't really know. Or maybe it's, again, just to give Checo a toe. I mean, that would be the sensible decision. Just to give Checo a hand. Because Max should have the pace to comfortably get through Q1 without driving 100%, you know? You would think anyway, right? So Alonso seems to be the only driver who's out on wets. Everyone else is out on intermediates. Even Ocon's on inters, so it's interesting. They've... Ooh. Is that Kimi? Someone getting a bit leery. We'll see. We'll see. But I mean, this is Bottas's track, but also he hasn't exactly... what's the term? Covered himself in glory recently with his wet race performances. Why is the Mission Winnow logo on the front of the rear wing black on dark red? You cannot see it. Apparently no rain expected for the rest of Q1. This is good. So following Sainz on a lap now. Carlos. So it's important to get kind of a solid banker lap in. Yeah. Flat around the long left-hander on intermediates. It's promising, positive. We know Carlos is good in the rain. But yeah, I like to think this will be Valtteri's weekend. I do. But we will see. I hope so. I hope he gets a win this year. At least one win. That would be vibes to see. So Carlos Sainz going around. A decent lap. Right, everyone's kind of, yeah. Queuing up to... McLaren's are about to start their laps now. Charles has gone purple first sector. But again, the calibre of car behind isn't amazing. Will we see some Russell magic today? Maybe. Maybe. I can't actually remember what my F1 fantasy team is. I'm going to quickly check and then cry as all my drivers fail. Because I did mix things up a bit in my fantasy this weekend. Carlos, hold on to it, lads. Come on. Okay. I'm pretty happy with my team, to be fair. Keep that card close to my chest because I rather would. Right, Gasly goes first with a 51.5. So about the same time that the F2 cars were doing in the dry is what these cars are doing in the wet, I think. Or were the F3 cars doing like low 150s? I can't actually remember. Leclerc does a 50.2. So the track's getting there. The more they just keep pounding round, the drier the track should get, and therefore the better. I mean, Alonso's right down there, but again, he was on wets. Oh, Perez goes wide. Careful, Sergio. Jeez. All right. We've got Leclerc, Gasly, Leclerc, Gasly, Sainz, Tsunoda, Raikkonen, Latifi, Russell, Gio so far. Alonso, Mick Schumacher, Mazepin. Ocon goes fourth. Perez goes fifth. No, it's not raining now, but there is still quite a lot of water on the track. The intermediate is the tyre that everyone's pretty much on. Gasly goes top with a 49.2. Norris second, 49.8. Bottas goes fourth. Hamilton goes fifth. But again, these are just... Right, Verstappen's coming in. I wonder if this is it for Max. Wonder if he's going to chill. Hello, Clorox. Good to see you, mate. I do wonder if Max is just going to chill. Oh, spin. Gio spun. He's all right. He's not hit the wall. And he's doing a 3-point turn in the middle of the track. Come on, Gio. Just right hand down and spin it, surely. Oh dear. I think Gio needs good weekends, and he's crashed yesterday and he's just spun there. Not exactly helping his calls, right? He's got it spun round. Hopefully he's not sport anyone else's laps, but to be fair, the track's rubbering in all the time, so, and the line's drying up. No red flag, it was a brief yellow. Charles, oh wow, so Charles was right behind him when Gio spun. Then Gio just drops it. Antonio. See, Gio should have just turned the water on track into wine. I feel like wine would be less slippery, you know? But we'll see. All right, so the current order, the bottom 5 are Giovinazzi, Alonso, Mazepin, Mick Schumacher and Max Verstappen. I don't think Max is going to bother setting a time. I think his qualifying is done. So he's not going to give Sergio a toe by the looks of it, which saved the power unit, I guess. Hamilton goes quickest, 1:46.9, purple all 3 sectors. Bottas P2, Verstappen's done. So he's not going to give Sergio a toe. They're just going to chill, which I understand. I mean, I know it would be beneficial for Sergio to kind of give him a toe in Q1, but again, save the engine. Max has stopped. Max isn't doing quali. Oh damn! So my I was saying about the demons earlier. I didn't actually realise. I know some of you said in chat that they just won. So I thought I didn't even know the finals had been played yet. To be honest, shows how closely I follow it. But fair play. Decent. Well done, the demons. Up the demons. Right. So with 9 minutes to go, we've got Hamilton, Bottas, Leclerc, Stroll, Gasly, Sainz, Norris, Vettel, Tsunoda, Perez. Latifi goes to P9 now. Raikkonen, Ricciardo, Ocon, Russell. Gus. No, that's pretty much, your message is pretty much what my cousins just sent me. Thank you for the 10 Aussie, mate. Enjoy your evening of celebration. It's the grand old flag. It's a high flying flag. It's the emblem from me. It's the emblem for you. It's the emblem of the team we love, the team of the red and the blue. Very good. Well done, demons. Up the demons, mate. Well done. And yes, have a good evening, Gus. Get shit faced, will you? So, Lando's on a lap, Ricciardo's on a lap, Sainz is on a lap. Let's see. So it's Hamilton, Bottas, Gasly, Leclerc, Stroll, Ocon, Sainz, Norris, Vettel, Tsunoda, Latifi, Perez, Raikkonen, Ricciardo, Mazepin. Top 15 at the minute. Norris goes up to 5th. Ricciardo is about to cross the start-finish line, goes up to 8th. Not bad. Again, I think they just got to keep pounding round, haven't they? Just got to keep pounding round, finding that dry line. But yes, Russell, Giovinazzi, Alonso, Mick Schumacher, and obviously Verstappen in the drop zone. Mazepin's P15 at the minute. How's my day been? All right, it's been all right. It's been good. Got quite a lot of work done earlier for next week's video. It's going to be a good one. It's going to be a good one. But still got a bit to do. But it's good fun. Perez on a quicker lap now. Latifi goes 4th. Go on, Nicholas. That's my boy. Canadian energy. The Williams just seems good in the wet. There's a Haas in front of Checo, which might get in the way here. It's Mazepin. Perez just stuck behind this Haas. He's not going to back off. Oh dear, this could get a bit hairy. Perez is going for the move on Mazepin into turn one. Fair, you got past him, it's fine. Clorox, thank you, mate, for the message. It's funny how the member, that's cool. I actually like how that works. YouTube Live is like updating all the time because obviously it's still not as good as Twitch for the like functionality, but it's getting there. So when a member puts a message, it comes up in green, which is pretty cool. Russell in danger? I don't know. This track is gonna, it's gonna be improving all the time. So I wouldn't get too concerned too quickly. Stroll goes wide. Come on, Lancelot. Lancelot on the brakes. Overcooks it a little bit. Okay, so we've got Hamilton, Bottas, Gasly, Latifi, Vettel, Perez. I almost said Perception. Don't know why. Leclerc, Norris, Stroll, Sainz, Ocon, Ricciardo, Alonso, Tsunoda, Russell, Raikkonen, Mazepin, Giovinazzi, and Schumacher. I mean, I feel like we're on for losing both Alphas and both Hasses, which is obviously a pretty safe call. Where's Minton? He's in the other room, chilling, bless him. Yeah, Lewis is over a second clear of everyone. He's 1.163 seconds clear of Bottas in second. So Lewis is putting a stonking good lap. Perez goes first. See, look, the track is definitely gaining. Perez goes first with 146.4. 5 minutes to go. It's just going to be more and more performance on this track. The more they run, the more they spray the wet away, the more grip they'll have. Mick Schumacher. These kind of conditions are an opportunity for a team like Haas to get out of Q1. They need to seize them, Hamilton, second, Perez goes first. Alonso improved to third. Still a second and a half behind Perez. So Perez put a really good lap in. Up the Sergio, mate. Up the Sergio. Thank you again, Gus, for another 5. Hang on, I want to see where Mick Schumacher puts it because he's on an all green lap and he goes 17th. So 6 seconds behind, 5.5 seconds behind Perez. Mick Schumacher, damn. Gus, every heart beats true for the red and the blue, and we sing this song for you. Should old acquaintance be forgot, keep your eye on the red and blue. Beautiful. Beautiful. All right. So, Bottas improves only to third best. Still a good second behind Sergio. Sergio's pumped in a decent time there that should be comfortable for him. But drivers are winding up for another lap now. It's just going to be a madness, I think, in the next. Yeah, Flo, quali is happening. It is on. I'm watching it right now. Right, as Daniel Ricciardo starts the lap, he's down in P14 at the minute. Lando's in P9. But yeah, we'll see. So that's Raikkonen, Schumacher, Giovinazzi, Mazepin, and obviously Verstappen isn't bothering. Tsunoda's P13, Latifi's P6. Latifi did a quality job on his lap. Do. Bomb. Oh, yellow sector 1. Wonder who that is. Perez apparently, but it's fine. Track clear. All good. No drama. Yellow first sector for Ricciardo, so not looking too good for Danny at the minute. Bottas goes quickest. Quicker than Perez, only by 59 hundredths of a second to be precise. Yeah, George is on the cusp here. Science improves to P5. So we've got Bottas, Perez, Hamilton, Gasly, Science, Alonso, Vettel, Latifi, Leclerc, Norris, Ocon, Stroll, Tsunoda, Ricciardo, Russell, Mick Schumacher, Raikkonen, Giovinazzi, Mazepin, Verstappen. That is the running order. Right, Ricciardo improves to 9th. Ricciardo could be at risk here. He's 10th, but you would expect times to improve behind as everyone's going on their final lap. Russell is green first and second sector. He's P16 at the minute. It looks like he's on a much more decent lap, as long as he doesn't bottle it these final few corners. Come on, Georgie boy. Come on, Sam. He might get one more. Yeah, he will get time for another run if he wants it. Just depends if he's got, if he's deployed all his battery. Russell only goes to 15th. Okay. Oh, no, that was a much slower time. What the hell? No, that's weird. I'm confused. It was green second and third sector, but then he was 3 seconds off. Oh, he's 3 seconds off P1. Sorry, I'm getting confused. Oh, it's getting a bit congested here at the start-finish line. Yeah, Russell's definitely at risk here. Latifi could well out-qualify George for the first time properly. Q1, Q2, Q3 qualifying session. Leclerc, only P11 for Charles. Sainz, P5. So Leclerc could be at risk here. Slower than Ricciardo. And we're saying about Ricciardo maybe being at risk. Lando's coming around now. He's gone green first and second sector, so it'll be a definite improvement. But what will he improve to? P4. Decent. Where's Raikkonen going to put it? Kimi goes P16. Kimi's out. Kimi is out. In, out, shake it all about. Ocon P9, Stroll P11, Leclerc's down to P13 now. He should be okay, but he's not going to be completely comfortable. Mick Schumacher's gone green first and second sectors. Right. Vettel goes up to 4th. Gasly, Sainz, Norris all safe. Ocon safe. Russell goes up to 11th. There you go. But Latifi will out-qualify Russell. Yes. Go on, Nicholas. Well done, mate. Mick, P17 only. Alonso, P7. Wait, hang on. No, we're not counting from Q... okay. Latifi's beat Russell in Q1. That's all we can say right now. Is Mazepin going to improve? Nope. Is Giovinazzi going to improve? I think that's it. I think it's done. So we've lost Max Verstappen, obviously. Max Verstappen. Mazepin, P19. Giovinazzi, P18. Not what you want to see for Gio. Out-qualified Kimi. Out-qualified by Kimi, should I say. Which doesn't usually happen. Raikkonen P16. Schumacher out-qualifies Giovinazzi. Not good for Gio, that. Not good for Gio at all. Right, there we go. Boom. That is how Q1 went. That's who's been knocked out. No massive surprises. Both Haas, both Alphas, and Max. No point trying. Yeah, Hannah's cough is pretty bad. So if you hear coughing in the background, you know who it is. But yeah. There we go. Yeah, Gio needs some good weekends here, and it's not the best start. It's not the best start. Mick 4 seconds ahead of Mazepin. Damn. She's just ill. I've got a bit of a cold as well. I'm a bit bunged up. Danny Rick was, I don't know, P12, 11, something like that. But yeah, Latifi smashed it. Just about out qualified Russell. But obviously that's just Q1, so. Yeah, in these wet qualies, Seb's been doing a really good job. Very good job. Oh, mate, there's an advert for KFC. It makes me really want KFC. Deary me. Well, look, mate, the main thing is that we've actually got a qualifying session, which I didn't think we would. Oh, yeah, I'm all good. I've had some strepsils, you know. What time is Q2? I mean, I don't know, fairly soon. It's usually like 5 minutes between sessions, isn't it? Won't be long. Won't be long. Ooh. Latifi's got an engine penalty, really? I don't know that. There we go. This is Sergio Perez's spin. Oh yeah, just into turn one. Couldn't quite hold it. It's fun. Max didn't put a time because he's got a free place, grid drop, and he's started at the back regardless. So there's no point. Three out of four races Q2 Latifi. Progression. Something about Stroll getting blocked, apparently. Andreas Seidel is my king. He just is. Ricardo and Stroll. Ricardo might have blocked Stroll by the sounds of it. We'll see. We will see. We shall see. Hasn't shown a replay of it, so I'm not sure. I would like to see it myself. Yeah, I feel like Seb could be in a good place today. I think Seb fans out there should be excited. Mazepin technically outside the 107%, really. Damn. I thought that new chassis was meant to sort him out. Apparently not. Right. It looks like Q2 has started. It's not showing me a timer on screen, so I can't really... this is 15 minutes, isn't it? Yeah, okay. So it would be 4:41, 50, 40. All right, sick. Q2 is live, people. Q2 is live with me. Yeah, she's fine. She's got a cough. Gio struggle of the day. That, yeah. I mean, Mazepin struggle of the day. 107% rule. That's the struggle if you've ever seen one. But yeah, we'll see. We will see. Intermediates once again going out on the old Inters. Science on the old radio. Forecast is dry. Well, no rain. No more rain. It's definitely not dry out there, but yeah, if your time is 100%, 107% of that of the pole time, of the quickest time, then you don't qualify to set any time because you're too far behind. But I mean, it should be enforced. What's the point of the rule if you're not going to enforce it? You know what I mean? But yeah. Gasly on a quick one. Come on, Pierre. Up the Gasly, mate. Love the man. I do love that long left-hander at Sochi. I really like turn 1, turn 2, turn 3, turn 4 at Sochi. I like that first section. Other than that, it can bun off, and it will bun off when Agora Drive takes over. But I like that. I like that first section. Gasly complaining about grip. I mean, not surprised. Perez kind of partially got it his way, but not completely. Decent from Pierre. Good little banker lap by the looks of it. It's coming around the final corner now. Decent. 46.6. Decent, Pierre. Am I subscribed to F1 TV? No. Because in the UK, you don't really get much with F1 TV. Russell 153. Not obviously a bit of a sus lap from George. Tsunoda's gone 1.7 seconds slower than Gasly. Damn. Ocon 47.1. I don't know who's going to get knocked out here. Honestly, I think it's anyone's. I think we could lose a Ferrari maybe. It's anyone's guess who gets knocked out here. Because Stroll's gone second quickest. Pardon me. It's anyone's guess. Norris purple middle. Let's see if you want a bit wide there. Lando. Someone's taken his purple middle sector. Okay, so it's Gasly, Stroll, Ocon, Alonso, Tsunoda, Vettel, Sainz, Russell so far. And Lando goes quickest. Lando. 46.2. And a 47.5 for Daniel. Damn. That's a lot slower. This is the thing. This is why it's still not quite there for Daniel. I know it was very exciting at Monza, but I'm reluctant to get ahead of myself when it comes to Daniel Ricciardo's form in that McLaren. Perez now. So Lewis goes quickest, 1:46.096. Perez goes fifth, 47.1. But again, maybe he was just... it's difficult to tell when the drivers are like saving battery or deploying or whatever. I would like the new cars new red cars from next year. Ooh, Bottas just locks. I would love some kind of graphical element that quite clearly shows when the driver's deploying their battery. You know what I mean? That'd be cool. I'd like to see that. I would like to see that. That would be good. Oh, man. Oh. Tired, man. I didn't get much sleep last night, to be fair. Coughing and spluttering and too hot. Yeah, exactly. ERS graphic. Something that makes it quite clear, like how much battery the car's got left. I know that they've got the LED panels potentially on the wheel covers. Could you implement into that maybe? That'd be cool. Yeah, lights in the halo, exactly. Something like that would be cool. Bottas is flying. Purple first and second sector from Valtteri. The track's definitely dried out quite a bit here. I reckon they'll be thinking about slicks soon, you know? Bottas 45.5 goes half a second quicker than Lewis. Decent Valtteri. Manvish is fine. You can stop asking. There we go. Perez. What's Sergio been up to into that first corner again? Oh no, it's not the first corner. Lockety-lock. Bit of a twitchy front end on that Rebel, isn't it? And it's an edgy front end on that car. Ocon goes fourth. Esteban. Ocon goes fourth. 3,000ths quicker than Gasly. I love Lance Stroll's helmet, but it does bother me that the shade of green is different to the shade of green used on the Aston Martin. It really bothers me. It's just slightly more greeny green. You know what I mean? To be fair, I think the green on Lance Stroll's helmet should be the green of the actual car itself. Could be seeing both Astons into Q3 here. They're looking pretty good. To be fair, again, they've got the similar philosophy to the Mercedes, and this is a Mercedes track, so it would make sense that the Aston Martins would perform better here relative to other tracks. Here comes Fernando. You never know with Fernando. He's probably going to find a way of squeezing into Q3. It's just what he does. Yeah, I think there's quite a bit to ask for the Williams to get to Q3 here, but you never know. Charles hasn't set a time. Latifi's not set a time. Russell's on his outlap. Alonso goes fourth. Yeah, the track's definitely gaining pace for sure. Hamilton goes quickest now. 10th quicker than Valtteri. I think we're not far off Dries. I think we're not far off Dries at all. Perez goes 6th. So that's Hamilton, Bottas, Norris, Alonso, Stroll, Perez, Ocon, Gasly, Vettel, Sainz. And then the elimination zone right now is Ricciardo, Russell, Tsunoda, Latifi, Leclerc. Again, Leclerc's taken an engine penalty. Probably not worth him going out, is it? Tsunoda only goes 11th that lap. 7/10 behind Pierre. It's risky. 4.5 minutes to go. Does anyone risk it with slicks? I feel like the Williams is probably worth a go, isn't it? But no. George is starting a quick lap now. Yeah, Latifi's not even putting a time yet. I feel like, I don't know. But then if you bin it and hit the wall, then there's going to be a pain in the arse for tomorrow, isn't it? So probably not just slick territory yet, but we're close. Oh, okay, yeah. So George is using a fresh set of inters, and it seems to be working for him. Yeah, if anyone else wants to come in, it's going to be a bit. There's not really enough time to getting out there. This is a long track, Sochi. Oh, look, 1:45 lap times. A quick time in Q2, 1:45. That's what Lewis has done. That's a long lap. Ricardo only improves to. He's still a way off Lando here. Russell's green first and second sector. Where's George going to put it? Where's he going to stick it? Georgie boy goes P11. So it's good, but it's not great. Yeah. Didn't hook up the last sector. It's a replay of Gasly. What's going on here? Angry at a Williams of Latifi by the looks of it. Right, yeah, Leclerc's out of the car, so Leclerc's definitely P15 here. Might as well update the graphic, might now. Yeah, Leclerc's not bothering. There's no point, is there? He's starting at the back. We're starting P19 anyway, regardless. So Leclerc can already put P15 in. Right. So yeah, Ricciardo's on the cusp here. Sainz is P12. So Sainz needs to improve. The Alpines are looking pretty good. Alonso's P5, Ocon P8, Stroll P4. Stroll is decent in the wet. Stroll is decent in the wet. Oh, 100% rule doesn't apply in the wet. I mean, I guess that's kind of fair enough. I guess I kind of understand that, to be fair. Right, a minute to go. Esteban is on a lap. Come on, Esty. Come on, Sam. Slicks is a bit of an big ask, isn't it? Ocon's green first sector. Sainz is on a lap as well. He needs to improve. Definitely. Come on. Come on, Ocon. It's a long lap, this, isn't it? It is a long lap. It's a good 40 seconds longer than Austria, for example. Okay, Ocon's looking all right as long as he can hook up this final. I mean, everyone's green first sector. Ocon, Sainz, Ricciardo, all green first sector. Hamilton improves to a 1:45.1. Just to increase that gap a little bit more. Where's Esty going to stick it? He goes P5. Decent. That'll do. I'm sure that'll be fine. Sainz is improving. He's going to go quicker than Ricciardo. I'd be surprised if Ricciardo gets through, I'm not going to lie. I would be surprised. Right. Sainz, Ricciardo, Russell, all on laps. Russell, Sainz, Tsunoda, Latifi, Leclerc is the drop zone at the moment. Latifi's not even bothered setting a time because I'm pretty sure he's taking an engine penalty. Ricciardo goes up to 7th. So Gasly's at risk here. Gasly's at risk. Sainz goes up to 9th. So Gasly needs to improve. Otherwise, Gasly is out in Q2, which never happens. Russell's improving. Tsunoda's improving slightly. Alonso goes up to 3rd. Go on, Fernando. Decent. Here we go. Gasly is out. Gasly is out in Q2. Russell 9th. GG, George. Smashed it, mate. Can Tsunoda out-qualify Gasly? Come on, Yuki. Come on, Yuki. Oh my God, please, come on, Yuki. Come on. Come on. No. Oh. I thought Tsunoda might have out-qualified Gasly there. That's a shame. Latifi P14, Leclerc P15, Tsunoda 13, Gasly 12. Sorry, wait. Leclerc 15, Latifi 14, Tsunoda, Gasly, Vettel. Surprised. Very surprised Vettel got knocked out there. Science just improved late on. There we go. So Ricciardo gets through, Russell gets through, Stroll gets through. Stroll needed that, to be fair, because I think Vettel's very much had the measure of Lance in recent weeks. But decent. Decent from Stroll, mate. All right, so here we go. Vettel, Gasly, Tsunoda, Latifi, and Leclerc all fall out. There we go. I mean, again, Latifi, Leclerc didn't really bother. So, yeah. Gasly still out-qualifies Tsunoda. Only just. That was a great opportunity for Yuki to out-qualify Pierre. Unfortunately for him, he couldn't take it. Very close. Yeah, Vettel P11. Yeah, to be fair, Seb P11, free tyre choice for the race. It's not all bad. Yes, he's out qualified by Stroll, but it's not the end of the world, is it really? But yeah. Pole, I mean, the Mercedes are just clear. The Mercedes are so clear, it's a joke. They are ridiculously clear. So it's more who's going to get P3 is the question. Who's getting P3, chat? Come on. Oh, does everyone have free tyre choice tomorrow? Oh, fair enough. I didn't know that. Is that because of the rain? I'm assuming that's because of the rain, right? Because they didn't have FP3. But does it depend if it's wet tomorrow or not, though? Yeah, I reckon P3. I reckon Fernando's a good shout. Yeah, but I thought tomorrow was going to be dry. But I guess we won't know until tomorrow, will we? But if it is dry, will they then get free tyre choice? Stroll's got a good chance of being right up there, to be fair. Oh yeah, because it's taken from your Q2 tyres. Sorry, I'm stupid. Ignore me. The bloody tyre rules always confuse me. Right, into Q3. Hamilton, Bottas, Alonso, Norris, Perez, Ocon, Stroll, Ricciardo, Russell, Sainz. Norris could be up there as well, to be fair. Vettel only missed out by 0.05 of a second. Yeah, just Charles. Well, there's no point. Like Charles has got to start at the back, so there's no point him trying, is there? Track is drying out. Andreas was like, there's some tricky decisions coming up shortly. It's a good point. Everyone's starting on Inters, and then yeah, I think they have to leave DRS off. So DRS isn't enforced, isn't in play when it's wet, and I just think that I think it's just safer just to leave it, isn't it? But yeah, exciting. I want Bottas pole, but I don't know. I feel like Lewis maybe. No, I'm gonna say Bottas pole. I'm gonna say Bottas from Lewis, and then I'm gonna say Lando. And then Alonso. And then Ocon. That's what I'm going to say. Q3. We are in Q3. Oh, Gasly was not happy, man. Gasly is fuming. Gasly is fuming. Gasly is an angry man. I'm getting Schumacher trying to fight Coulthard vibes from Pierre. Well, I think Gasly felt like he was blocked by Latifi, which I don't know. He wasn't blocked. Latifi was close in front of him. I wouldn't say he was blocked though, but it probably did inhibit his chances. Yeah, it looks like I don't know what Pierre's saying. He was just angry. I'm sure we'll hear all about it. Gasly's been hanging around Yuki too much. Oh dear, that's funny. All right, we should be starting soon, hopefully. Looks like the session's just started. So I'm going to put this on. Hopefully I've timed that correctly. Did Seb get blocked? Yeah, sucks. Right. Q3 has begun, everyone. Q3 energy, come on. Bring the Q3 vibes, people. Q3 vibes. Oh, I haven't got my music track. Hang on. 2 secs. Actually, no. I don't want the I don't want the music track in Q3. Come on. Right. Okay. Okie dokie. So yeah, I'm saying Bottas, Hamilton, Norris, Alonso, Ocon. Perez has looked good, but he's also made quite a few lockups, few mistakes. I haven't really seen any mistake from the Alpine boys. But Red Bull need Perez to deliver in this quali session. For sure. Here we go. So we've got who's setting a lap first. Which Mercedes is that? That is the Mercedes of Valtteri Bottas. Valtteri Bottas. So I can pronounce his name properly if I do his accent. Valtteri Bottas. Valtteri Bottas. That's the way I prefer to say it. All right, Bottas is starting his lap. Bottas. Valtteri Boats. I mean, it is pretty wet out there, to be fair. Intermediates it is. So no one's risking slicks just yet. Will they? Maybe. It's one of them that if you're towards the back, is it just worth a punt on slicks and just seeing what happens? But then if you do crash, then that's a big L. So if you don't, and you hook a lap up on slicks, could be onto a worldie, mate. All right, here we go. First sector, Bottas goes slower than Lewis. I was about to say quicker, and Lewis immediately went quicker in the first sector than Bottas. Perez, even slower. So Bottas will be the first person to complete a lap. We'll see. We will see. Do I expect any pole denial? I don't. I know it's better to start like third here, which again, when you look at how slippery, if Lando can qualify P3, even, Russell saying prep the slicks. Prep the slicks, baby. Come on, you slicks. Russell wants them slicks prepped. Stroll, quickest first sector. Go on, Lance. That low rake Mercedes base. Lance could be right up the sharp end if he does a good job. Right, 44.7 for Valtteri. Lewis a 44.0. Purple middle and final sector. Perez 40. No, terrible lap from Sergio. So that's obviously not a proper lap from Sergio Perez. 52.1. Stroll goes third with, I don't know what the time is because it doesn't tell me. Norris coming around now. Lando. What's it saying? No time next to Stroll. He obviously has set a time because he's ahead of Ocon. What are you doing, graphics? Right, Ricciardo 46.0. Norris 44.7. Quicker than Bottas. Go on, Lando. Lando not messing about today. Didn't get the Bottas memo, clearly. Perez 8 seconds behind. I'm sure that's not a representative time. Okay. I think Russell's just going to chill, wait until late, stick a pair of slicks on, see what he can do. You know what I mean? You know what? I enjoy Russell's position. I think it is kind of, yeah, there we go, slicks. Russell slicks. You know, he's got that Mercedes contract, that sign still delivered. He's like, sod it. Let's go for it. Let's bring a slick out, man. Come on. Georgie boy sticks on those slippery ass tyres. Now, don't bottle it, George Russell. Come on. Don't drop it out coming out the pits either. Oh my word. Mate, he had the biggest twitch coming out the pits. Imagine how muggy that would have been if he dropped it there. I mean, he's gone for it. Fair play to him. Nothing to lose. You might as well give it a go. Maybe he's just, to be fair, he needs to heat those tyres up. So, giving it some, getting that rear end stuck out, getting some heat in them isn't necessarily a bad thing, because obviously it's a lot more difficult to generate heat on a track that's so cool and wet. I'm covering live chat because I don't want you spoiling it for me, all right? No offense. 5:17 to go. George is the only person on slicks. Is anyone else going to give it a go? Carlos Sainz slicks. Carlos Sainz is going on slicks. Vamos! That's what we want to see. That's what we want to see. Now, this could mix things up a bit. Lando. Wait, is that Lando or Daniel? Daniel has gone on slicks. And Lando is going to be on slicks as well. Woo! Yes! Come on. Mix it up a bit. Mercedes are waiting with their slicks. Yeah, it's interesting. George is struggling. He's probably not quite there yet. But he's got more time to build temperature in the tyres. So... Right. George appears to be going for a... Oh! Lewis just drove into the wall down the pit lane. Oh my God. That was entering the pit lane as well. On his inters. Lewis just clipped it. It's damaged the front wing. Oh dear. Yeah, he fully damaged the front wing. They took it off and the left side was just like, nope. So Lewis needs a new front wing. Quick. Pronto. Oh, dear. Oh, Lewis, that's a big mistake, mate. Okay, so, I mean, Russell's first sector is very, very slow. Lewis, oh my God. Oh no. Oh, okay. They had to move Lewis's... Well, that's so weird. They had moved Lewis's car away to get Valtteri into the pits. Lewis just too quick. It just goes too quick. Oh, will he be punished? Will he be punished for that? Will he be punished for that? In terms of car damage. He's going back out. He's going back out. New front wing. He's only going to have one lap. He's got to make a move here to get round in time. Ooh. All right. Okay. This could be exciting. This is when no one improves on slicks. Imagine. And Lewis has got to get round quick. He's not done himself any favours there, Lewis. Let's be real. He's not done himself any favours there. Still ahead. So it's Hamilton, Norris, Bottas, Alonso, Perez, Stroll, Ocon, Ricciardo, Sainz, Russell at the moment. But you got to think by their like final laps, maybe the slicks will be quicker. But it's still going to be touch and go. It might be all right for Lewis. Maybe no one will... Like, people won't have the time to get the temperature in the tyres. But if they do, then... Could be a bit sus. Carlos Sainz screen sector on a slick. It's the final sector looks like the worst one. Yeah, it's the slow corners. So the slick is terrible in the final sector. Because there's no downforce, yeah. Everyone's on softs. It might be alright for Lewis, to be fair. It might actually be okay. Lewis will get around to set a time. But I guess because everyone's gone on softs, everyone else has to. I think Lewis might be all right, to be honest. I don't think these softs are going to give drivers the confidence. I just don't think that the softs quite there yet. He's quite there yet. So I think Lewis will be okay. Bottas goes yellow first sector. So the time's up. Sainz green first sector. Maybe Sainz. How green? Purple. Okay, Sainz is 1.2 seconds up on Lewis's pole position time going into the final sector. But the final sector on softs is terrible. Come on, Carlos. Oh, oh my God. It's so sketchy. He's losing so much time in this final sector. Stroll goes to 4th, Ocon 7th. Can Carlos Sainz put it P1? Come on, Carlos. Vamos! Yes! 1:42.5. Carlos fucking Sainz. Get in. Oh my days. What a lap. Norris, purple, middle sector. Hamilton's nowhere. Yellow first and second sector. Norris has got a chance of taking it off of Carlos. Ricciardo goes P3. Okay. Norris pole! Oh! Go on, Lando. 41.9. Go on, son. Alonso 5th, yellow sector 3. Someone's had an issue. Russell P3! Russell P3! Oh my days! What? Come on, mate. Those soft tyres came in just. Norris P1, Sainz P2, Russell P3, Hamilton P4, Ricciardo P5, Alonso P6, Bottas P7, Stroll P8, Perez P9, Ocon P10. Lando bloody Norris take a bow. Norris, Sainz, Russell top 3. Holy, oh my God, mate. Mercedes, that's what they're saying. Mercedes didn't have 2 laps to warm up the tyres. Hamilton still managed P4 on his intermediate time. So it's not the end of the world for Lewis by any stretch of the imagination. But, jeez. Mate, that's a vibe. Love that. Norris P1 from Carlos Sainz P2. And who's my triple captain in fantasy? Lando Norris. Who did I bring into my fantasy this weekend? Sainz and Russell. Just saying. You talk about curses. Well, when I don't talk, they come true. Perez P9. Ocon P10. So I think Lewis dropped it in the final sector, did he? Oh, yeah. Twitchy. Yeah, Lewis dropped it in the final sector. Damn. Oh, let me just get this graphic updated. Lando bloody Norris. P1 from Carlos Sainz and George Russell. Second time qualifying in the top 3 for George Russell. Mate, that is sick. That is sick. I was gassed for Carlos. You know what? Like, I kind of wanted Carlos to get that pole. I'm not gonna lie. I would have been especially gassed for Carlos. But Lando Norris P1. Damn, man. Look at this top 3. This is phenomenal. Norris, Sainz, Russell, Hamilton P4, Ricciardo P5, decent. Like, all in all, considering his pace hasn't been there relative to Lando. I know Lando's first and he's 5th still, but not bad. Lando's good in the wet. Lando is very good in the wet. That has become abundantly clear. It could have been a pole position at Spa. Woo! What a podium. That's so sick. Oh, man. I'm buzzing. Right, I'm definitely listening to their post-race radios. 100%. 100%. But yeah, that's the thing. Like, you know who's like George Russell, Williams, straight line speed, started P3 at Sochi. George Russell leading into turn 1. Just saying. Could that happen? Oh, Carlos had a bit of a spin as well. So could he potentially? Oh, it's just on the call app. That was his in-lap. Whew! Jesus. That's so sick. Mate. Lando bloody Norris. Take a bow. Any doubters can chill out now. Norris, Sainz 1 and 2. What a vibe. Maybe if Sainz had stayed, it'd have been a McLaren 1-2. Damn. Yeah, the Mercedes, I mean, look, the Mercedes are still the quickest cars. Let's not get it twisted, okay? The reason they're down where they are is because they only got the time to set one quick lap on softs. They couldn't build the temperature. You would still expect the Mercedes to move through tomorrow, but the season keeps on delivering, you know? Season keeps on delivering. Here we go, Lando post-race. Look at that smile, bless him. I'm chuffed for him. Gas. Yes, son. Well done, Lando. Quality. I already mentioned Ricciardo P5. I mean, it's still his teammates first, but it's still good from Daniel. But relative to Lando, there is still that gap. He's been behind Lando all weekend. It is difficult. George doesn't need the Mercedes. Well, fair play, George Russell, for being the first to go on slicks. Because maybe if he hadn't, maybe no one else would have had the bottle to go for it. But he went for it at the right time. And this top six is exactly why this top six is exactly why these were my predictions, right? Because you're not predicting this. You're not predicting Lando P1, Sainz P2, Russell P3, Hamilton P4, Ricciardo P5, Alonso P6. No one's predicting that, okay? So what's the point? L of the day, probably who's L of the day? It's Giovinazzi or Mazepin, isn't it? Really, Giovinazzi qualifying behind a Haas, not good. Mazepin, 107% rule, won't be enforced because it's wet, but 4 seconds behind his teammate. Gasly, yeah, definitely. I mean, Gasly's had pace. He just, I think the strategy, he got caught out behind the Williams and Hamilton. Again, relative to, I mean, P4 is still good, all things considered. It could have been a lot worse for Lewis. It could have been a lot worse. Carlos Sainz. Vamos. Perez as well, yeah, not great from Perez. P9, it's not where they need him to be. W's. Well, W's, obviously the top 3, all W's. Other W's. I mean, Tsunoda being pretty close to Gasly, but Gasly did get hindered. Yeah, Bottas a bit of an L as well. Schumacher qualifying ahead of Alfa Romeo. It's pretty good. Hey, cheers, guy, for the 179. Lando, you're the one. You still turn me on. There you go. What a geezer. What a geezer. Carl Lando, 1-2. Georgie Boy, P3. Fantastic scenes. Well, everyone, I'm going to wrap it up. It was fun. I'm going to cut together the little Q3 part of this stream and put a little video out like I did last time. But yeah, thank you everyone for coming. Thank you to everyone who was generous enough to give me some moolah in the chat. Up the D's. And Lando P1, smashed it. Carlos P2, well done. George Russell P3. In a Williams again. The kid's a joke. But yeah, thank you everyone for watching. Thank you everyone for coming. My pleasure as always. And yeah.